Hello, everybody, and welcome to Synergy Theater Online. My name is Ken Adams. I'm the artistic director of Synergy Theater. It is Thursday night on a rather rainy night at 6 o'clock p.m. here in California, and I hope you are doing well no matter where in the world you are watching us. It's Thursday night at 6 o'clock, and that means it's time for a completely improvised play by Synergy Theater. When we are out in the real world, Synergy Theater performs improvisational theater in a wide array of genres and styles at the beautiful Lesher Center for the Arts in Walnut Creek. But we are not out in the real world right now. We are at home, and we are absolutely honored and delighted to be coming to you via YouTube and Facebook with a brand new show every Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. and Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. Now, if you are out there watching us and you would like to interact with us tonight so that you could give us suggestions for our show, because all of our shows are based on your suggestions, then what you have to do is log into your YouTube account. Oh yes, you must log into your YouTube account, and then you'll be able to chat with us just like Randy Salvador is doing right now. So go ahead and log into your YouTube account and then say hello to us on the chat. Now, you don't have to do that, of course. You can watch us on Facebook, or you could just sit back on your comfortable couch and watch us on that large screen TV hanging up on your beautiful enamel wall. Or you could log in, and then you'd be able to chat with us via Facebook, like Mike Valenza just did. Hello, Mike Valenza, and welcome. All right, my friends, I am very, very excited. Hello, Vera Fishman. Vera Fishman is logging in as well. Thank you all so much. My friends, I am absolutely thrilled and delighted because we are back with one of my favorite shows, and that is Artemis Inc. So I'm very glad you're here. We're going to start the show in just one moment, but let me give you a heads up. And that is, in the very first scene of the show, they are going to refer to a consultant that they are going to hire in order to help them with a little bit of a problem they're having at Artemis, this magazine for mature women at which all of the people are working. Now, it is COVID times, and so all of the people are working from home and on Zoom, but nonetheless, work must get done, and they are going to need a consultant to help them get their problem solved. So when they talk about the consultant, that's you. You, audience member, are cast as the consultant. And when they ask you for something, that's how they're going to be asking for the suggestion tonight. So go ahead and type into your YouTube chat the answer to their questions, and they will take the advice from the consultant, and that's how we will get our suggestions tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Please enjoy tonight's presentation of Artemis Inc.
Well, so far your ideas are okay, but I really think we need something really great to grab the male readership.
I have another one.
All right.
Check this. We interview washed up 80s action stars. Huh? Guys love 80s action.
Yeah, Hunter?
What if we changed the name from Artemis to Fartemis?
I like it.
I have to say, it would probably get more male readership, but I think our women will stop reading. You know?
Okay. Well, how about this, Juno? Check this out.
All right.
You used to be a model, so why don't we have you get some of your model friends, and every month we could do like a model spread.
Elijah, you haven't read our mission statement, have you? We are not a sexist magazine. We are about the mature woman and her needs and desires, and how she makes it in the world. We just want men to read it too, so, you know, we get more money. All right, last thing before I contact the consultant.
Juno,
Hunter?
what if we changed that thing, whatever you just said, into a Mission Impossible statement, like the movies?
I like it.
Why did I bother? All right, listen, I'm texting with the consultant, okay? So I'm going to ask. All right, I've got them on my phone. They're going to start giving us some ideas, okay? I mean, I do appreciate you guys trying, but when I said male readership, I meant not middle school, okay? Think grown-up men. All right. So just waiting for the consultant. They're gonna give us some good ideas.
While you're waiting for the consultant, I have one more idea.
Okay.
We convert the entire magazine to be about sports ball games. Sports ball. Guys love sports ball.
Oh, well, you know what? Our consultant Vera, not too far from sports ball, reports on hammers. Oh,
tools.
And tips for men to dress better. Hammers and tips for men dressing better.
Can I do the men's dressing portion?
Yeah. If it has to do with IT, Elijah, go ahead.
And I'm great at getting hammered, so let me get on the research for that.
Yeah, I'm going to get on the research for IT.
But also, Hunter, as far as tips for men's fashion, before you go, didn't you want to launch your own fashion company for men or something? Maybe you could put that to work too.
Yes, my one for men with abs and nice pecs, they'd be shirts with beer bellies so they know how it felt.
I could do that. I could be a model for that.
All right. Get to work.
Yeah. Gonna need some pictures, Elijah.
Wow. Those were really good suggestions. Glad we did that. Latisse gets here soon. Always.
Sorry, Gio. Sorry, my kids.
I know.
Oh, God.
Still feeling frazzled.
I cannot wait to get back to the office and get them back to school.
It really shouldn't be long now.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of been affecting your work, Latisse. And I'm not complaining, but I just want to let you know that I did get an outside consultant, and so that we could get the male readership up. And Elijah and Hunter are going to be working on it. I know. So you've got to be able to work with them.
They're just like my children.
I know. And that's why it's so important that you're involved, Latisse, because you know how to work with children. I don't know how to work with them. They're little and weird. So it's up to you. You got to corral them in and make sure that they do a good job, okay?
I cannot edit any more articles about poop. That's what they want to talk about. Like, what is that, a guy thing?
Yeah, they wanted to rename the magazine Artemis, so.
That makes sense.
I know. But no, we got some good ideas from the consultant. We're going to focus on hammers and men's fashion. Okay?
Well, topics.
Yeah.
Okay.
So listen, I know they get on your nerves and you tend to lose your temper with them, but we can't let that happen, Latisse. Okay? We've got to make this work.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Got your back.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh my God, Hunter, I need
Can't
your
be
help.
that bad. What?
Hunter, I did a bad thing by accident.
All
Okay,
right,
you know
what
how
is it?
you said, okay, well, you know how you said you wanted pictures of men's beer bellies, and I offered to take a picture of my belly? Well, I sent the email out to everybody with my belly photo, but then I realized I forgot to crop it. So you see my entire everything.
You took the photo in the nude.
Yes. But I meant to crop it to the belly section. All right, but listen.
I'm confused why your pants were off for the belly shot.
I just needed to, don't worry about that, Hunter. That's not the issue here. The issue is that I accidentally sent out the non-cropped image instead of the cropped one. But no one's going to get it in about 30 minutes. So I need you to make sure that people don't, I need your help to distract people from their emails.
Hey, Elijah, here, wait. I know what we can do, and we can't stop the email, but I do have a software where you can use Photoshop or other photo editing software on images in emails. So what if I have this JPEG of a hammer that I was putting together. What if I just put the hammer over your junk and we say it's fashion?
Brilliant. Brilliant. Can you do that?
Sure. Let me just find a hammer that's the right size. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. And let me bring up your picture. Oh my gosh, Elijah.
Listen.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm covering it. We're going to have to make this like a pitch. Okay. We're going to have to come up with a pitch where a hammer covering your area is a fashion statement.
Exactly. Because I respect everyone here and I don't want to come off as some sort of creep. Okay. I need you to save me.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. I'm putting some nail pasties on you just to go with the whole ensemble.
I love it. Thank you, Hunter.
Don't thank me yet.
All right. I'm going to go and cry.
Hi. Thanks for meeting me. I assume that you got the email as well. And I just want to say that when I was asked to do hammer research, and I mean, I don't know if this is his way of saying that he's interested or if he wanted to help contribute to my research, but wow, a sledgehammer?
It seems like a pretty clear sign that whoever sent that image to you is definitely interested. I mean, they knew you were doing the hammer research, right? What else could it mean? It's a hammer shot. They don't have to hit us over the head. It's a clear sign.
So do you think I should ask them for like a personal meeting to do some more research?
Well, look, I mean, I would be lying if I said that I was an expert on romantic relationships. My personal experience is slim, but it seems to me that maybe this person is sending you coded messages. Maybe you should send something back in code.
Oh my gosh, what a great idea. I could take a midriff shot and some other kind of hammer, introduce that.
Or pliers, maybe?
Oh my goodness. That is brilliant. Pliers. Oh my gosh, that just open, like halfway open, like
just an appropriate amount.
Yeah, not completely
not
open.
a frightening amount.
Right, exactly. Just a little. Oh, you're so smart. Thank you.
I think you're very smart too.
Really?
Oh yes, I admire you very much.
Really? Well, thank you, Emily. Um, that's really cool. Um, well, I better go take this selfie. I gotta
Yes,
go.
I'm happy to search prior images and send them over to you if you'd like.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, I just always keep my microphone on mute before the meeting starts because I'm usually playing some cool music and I don't want to overwhelm the person with the sound. Yeah, so anyway, Juno, thanks for taking this meeting with me. I appreciate it.
Sure.
So I have some very exciting news. You were telling me that there was going to be a focus on hammers and dressing better. Is that right?
Yeah, males dressing better, right?
Yeah. So I went and I placed a call to Stanley Tools. They are the largest tool manufacturer and distributor in the entire Western Hemisphere.
Brilliant. And
Well, when they found out that I was going to be having a whole article, a whole magazine devoted to tools, they decided they wanted to buy the whole back cover, the whole inside spread, and the inside front cover.
yes. Do-do-do-do, do-do, do-do. All right. Oh, you are brilliant. You've done it again.
Now, there's one thing that's very important. So that's why I needed this meeting in order to clinch the deal. You see, the head of the organization, Bartholomew Stanley, is a deeply religious man. And one of the things that sold him on this magazine after he looked through it a couple of times was our proper behavior. So we just have to make sure that through the sales cycle here, we don't do anything stupid that might offend a religious man.
Right. So no dick pics or anything like that.
Yeah, right. Like no big pictures of junk or anything like that.
Oh God, that would be awful. Can you imagine?
Right. But anyway, I just wanted to mention that you said if I landed a big spread like this, then maybe you'd consider that promotion.
Scott, if you pull this off and we get all of that business, you're getting a promotion. Besides, you're a new daddy now, so.
I know, thank you. That's why I'm glad we're at Zoom, because right now I'm not even wearing pants because my baby just threw up all over them. But that's not necessary to talk about now.
No, don't talk about that.
All right. I'm going to go get the contract all ready for Stanley.
All right, good work.
All right, well, I'm logging in for my daily EAP session. So what do I have to say? Well, in addition to being the web editor, I'm also in charge of email traffic. And recently, I've been intercepting some strange emails. It seems like the trend of using erotic hardware-themed images is spreading a lot through the office place. To extend,
tell me more.
There was one image with a saw that was in a location I didn't even realize existed on the body, but apparently does. So I'm never going to see my coworkers the same way again.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like a tool.
That sounds difficult.
All right. Well, I'm going to log off. So
Goodbye.
Emily,
Oh,
I know.
I wish I could hug you.
What? I know. I miss you so much. My kids busted my glasses. They were playing keep away. I am so furious. I can't see a damn thing. And Juno calls me in and says that I have to be nice to Hunter and Elijah, and she's giving them a spread.
Oh,
So,
no, I know. I heard about that.
I know. So anyway, Hunter sent out, or Elijah sent out some email and it had pictures. And I'm like, okay, just let it get out there, let it go through. So I put it through to processing, to publishing. It'll be published tonight. And I'm in so much trouble with Juno right now. She says I'm not on top of stuff. She can tell that I'm exhausted. My kids are driving me nuts, Emily, and I need you back.
I'm here, and I mean, I'm not there in person, but I am with you, and I am happy to step in wherever you need me. What can I do? Do you need me to talk to the men?
You know what? Just use code if you think I'm not nice to them. Just find a word that says, okay, check it, because they drive me nuts.
Okay, how about zip it?
That'll work. Anything.
Okay.
I'm just
Is that
tired.
too obvious?
I don't know. Let's see.
Raincoat. You'll know I mean zip it, like a raincoat has a zipper, but they won't know that I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll get my glasses fixed.
Oh, the number is in your, if you just click the tab of important numbers when things break,
I can't.
it's right on your Google Drive.
Thank you. Miss you.
I'll text it to you.
Thanks.
Yeah, so this is Scott Handsome, head of marketing and sales, logging into the employment assistance program or whatever you are. I'm still kind of weirded out by this computerized testimonial therapy thing. I'm not quite sure why Juno thought we all needed this, but okay. Anyway.
Tell me more.
Okay, well, anyway, so I have a really big client lined up, Stanley Tools, and if I'm able to land this, I'm going to finally get the promotion that Juno has been promising me for 6 months now, and it won't come at a moment too soon. You see, my beautiful wife, Loretta, you can't see her, but she's right there on the bed. My beautiful wife, Loretta, just gave birth to our first baby boy, a beautiful 7.5-pound shining boy, and we named him Oscar. That's after my father's name. But the truth is, we live in a really nice house that we can't possibly afford. And I told Loretta that I was a shoo-in for this promotion. And if this doesn't come through, I don't know how we're going to be able to keep the house, or whether or not I'm even going to be able to sleep in the bedroom with Loretta anymore, because she has very strict rules about who she sleeps with, and they have to earn a certain amount of, well, that's not important either. What's important is I really have to seal this deal with Stanley Tools. And from then on, my life is clear sailing. That's all. I guess I'll sign.
Goodbye.
All right, Elijah. So I was thinking either this mini crowbar or Stanley sent us this tape measure. Oh, hi, Letice.
Hi, everyone.
Hunter, Emily. Okay, guys. I sent your stuff through. It'll be published tonight. All of it.
We were actually thinking of one edition, if that would be okay, Letice.
What edition, Hunter?
Well, we were imagining, okay, picture a regular human butt. Kind of boring, right?
Okay.
But See what I did there? What if you add a blowtorch attachment? Right? Back me up here, Elijah.
Yeah, a blowtorch attachment to cover up those nether regions and to also show the force of the gas.
Yeah, men would love this.
Yeah, I think it's a really great idea there, Hunter, to cover up body parts with tools.
Do you mean like naked bodies covered by tools, like the very private secret messages that have been some people in the office have been receiving, like
What?
that inside our
Well,
magazine?
they're not naked if they're covered.
What? Wait, what?
They're not
What?
naked if they're covered.
What? Are you,
What?
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 Who? What?
I think that would be very inappropriate on the pages of our magazine. I mean, as an offering of love and devotion, that could be romantic or sexy and a little on the steamy side, but that seems very inappropriate for the pages of Artemis Inc., don't you think?
But don't women find men who do construction work attractive? No.
Wait, wait. Just stop. I already sent your pictures through, Elijah. That email that you sent out is done. It's gone. Your article, whatever you guys are writing about, because Juno said that I need to give you all a shot, and it's done. Your pictures are out. It'll be in the morning magazine.
Okay,
We're
wait.
good.
Letice, I feel like you're just yelling at us, and I might have to report you to HR. You're being super mean about our sexual pictures.
What?
Raincoat?
What sexual pictures are you talking about?
Wait, no, Hunter.
Hunter.
Letitia's talking about the other images I sent you after I spoke to you, Hunter.
Okay.
Oh.
Raincoat?
Hunter, Elijah, what are you saying?
I have to go.
Well,
And
Emily-
I have
Emily,
Yes?
I don't get them. I don't talk 12-year-old. What
I'm a
just
little confused myself.
Get the magazine. Get the magazine.
I have it right here.
Get my show me the center picture. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, is that Elijah?
That's
Oh,
Elijah.
oh my God. Emily. Oh my God. I gotta go. I gotta get in front of this.
Raincoat.
Okay.
Raincoat.
Juno.
Give
Juno.
me a reason why I should not harm you.
What are you talking about, harm me? Did you see the magazine?
Yes,
There's naked Elijah in there.
yes.
What is going on?
This wasn't you. Oh my
Me?
God, I don't know.
All I know is that I'm showing the magazine to Stanley, Mr. Bartholomew Stanley, on a Zoom call. I open it up and suddenly he faints.
Is he still out?
Juno,
If he's still out, we can make him think that it was all a dream.
what are you talking about? It was on Zoom. I don't even know where he lives.
Look, it's not the published magazine. I don't know how it got sent to him. It was just our primo. So we can still fix this somehow.
Juno, we can't. Letice was extra proactive. She published it. It's out.
Well, okay. There goes the career. No promotion for you.
Juno,
Sleeping alone. Don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage. Yep, this is bad, Scott.
Okay.
Bad.
Okay. Juno now. Now hold on.
Someone's head is going to be cut off. And I'm going to do it personally. And I just have to decide if it's going to be the Two Stooges or Latisse.
Juno, listen, you were a model back in the day, right?
Yes.
Now, surely as a fashion model, you must have had crises that you had to deal with. Surely you're used to dealing with crises and maintaining grace under pressure, right?
I can maintain grace under pressure, but the kind of crises that I had to deal with were a little different than men's junk in my magazine. What's on your mind? What are you getting at?
All I'm getting at is that if I don't find a way to save this deal and get this promotion from you, then I'm going to be out on the street here. So we've got to come up with some way, Juno, to make lemonade out of these lemons.
All right, here's the idea. We've got to sell it to Mr. Stanley. We'll tell him that tools are the new symbol of Christianity. And that, come on, help me here.
Okay.
That we are covering up the unspeakable with the symbol of Christianity, such as sledgehammers and pliers and blowtorches.
Yeah.
They symbolize the power of God, and God's the creator. And what do you create with? Tools.
That'll work for the pictures that have him covered up with the tools. What about the other ones?
What other ones?
Juno, all the pictures were published. Some of them, he's just out there.
God, I'm going to have to meet with these guys. They're going to have to fix it. Don't worry. I'll fix it. But I need some time to think here, Scott. Because obviously both our lives and livelihoods are at stake. So much for my idea. I had the whole idea. Tools in tool. It would have been great. And now we're ruined.
We'll be able to work through this, Juno. Just don't lose faith and think of something.
I will. All right, Scott. Let's get our brainstorming working.
I hope you're out there listening to me. So, when I was growing up, my father had this calendar hanging in the garage of ladies with tools, and I always was really impressed with it. So, when I got those hammer pictures, I did a whole spread. I was surrounded by screws and nails, and I had a pneumatic nailer in one hand and a sawzall in the other hand. I put them together across my chest, and I took a really awesome picture. I think it looks very professional. And I'm hoping that whoever sent that hammer picture to me sees that picture I sent them. I haven't yet seen the latest issue of the magazine, and I haven't been working very hard on my hammer research because I got so distracted. So distracted. Are you out there?
Tell me more.
Thank goodness. Okay. So, well, hammers are actually a symbol of feminists. Medieval feminine characters like Thora carried a hammer. And so I decided to take another series of me as Thora with a series of hammers, including a ball peen hammer, a claw hammer, a nail remover, the whole series, and just covering different parts. But I think my favorite one is the one in which the cross appears with the two hammers across my chest.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it has a slight reference to early Christianity, an iconic portraiture of the Virgin. So I feel like perhaps I'm referencing the wrong female figure. Anyway, I better get to work.
Goodbye.
Well, Elijah, I guess I've been seeing more of you lately than I really want to.
I promise you it was an accident. I never make accidents like this. And I do make an accident. It ruins my whole life and everyone else's. I'm so sorry.
All right. So what are we going to do about it? Remember, Mr. Stanley saw the pictures. He's upset. He's fainted. We have to
I'll go ahead and I'll confess to him that it was all my fault, and I'll leave the company, and I won't ever come back. I'll take full responsibility.
Those pictures are still out there with his name, his company's name. Leaving now is not going to help. We need you to help fix this. We have to do some quick spin here.
Okay. Well, let's think about what we have to work with. Mr. Stanley, very religious. Elijah, you seemed like you were circumcised in those photos. Maybe is that a thing?
Yeah.
How about, Adam and Eve? Adam and Eve were naked.
There you go. Okay. Okay. You're onto something here.
Yeah, so we got Adam, we have Eve, we have tools that help for creation. The tools represent God. God
Jesus was a carpenter.
Yeah. That's it. You're a genius, Hunter.
Now, I'm not sure Jesus did his carpentry in the nude. We have to figure out how to spin that one. Unless we go with the Jesus carpenter, Adam and Eve, and integrate them.
We can put the devil in there, like sinful. Like Jesus' tools will help you get rid of sin.
Okay, you're onto something. Okay, we have to publish, though, maybe a picture of naked women with tools in their nether regions and say that it's a tribute to Adam and Eve.
Yes.
And that Jesus is born, the son of a carpenter, and he comes in and uses his tools to make it right and cover Adam and Eve.
Juno, I have the cache of all of the images passing through our email server. There's tons of naked women with tools already on there. We can just grab those.
Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
And
we'll call it the Adam and Eve issue. What, Elijah?
The final button could be, we could have some Satan being defeated. Huh?
Well, let's maybe do that in the third issue and see if you're still around, if this plan works.
Okay.
All right.
I'll get on it.
Get on it. All right. Thank you, guys.
Scott, I can't believe it. I just saw the issue, and not only how did that get published, but how did you get a hold of that whole series of photos of me?
I didn't publish it. All I know is it came out and all the pictures were there. But listen. I just took a look at our sales. Sales are through the roof, Nancy.
That's incredible. I wonder if there's any way to track the gender of the purchasers of the magazines.
Yes, I have all the data here. Nancy, we are going wild with males age 11 through 14.
That's amazing. We're going to grow a whole new demographic of young boys who are going to become feminists.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why they're buying the magazine.
I'm sure it is. I'm so sure.
Nancy,
Oh, that's beautiful.
look, don't you see what this means? All we have to do is change the formatting of the magazine. Instead of being a magazine for mature women, we just have to become a porno magazine for adolescent boys.
That's an interesting stance to take. I mean, Scott,
What?
do you think that's going to go over with Juno?
Look, we're all here for the same reason, to make money, right?
That's right. Make a living.
Yeah. And if Juno can make more money selling porno magazines for young boys, then I don't see why she would have a problem with that.
Well, perhaps I can do some fact checking on that. Because porno generally isn't available to young boys until the age of what, 18, 21? So
Right.
there's an opening there. There's an envelope of young boys who haven't yet gotten to that age where they can legally buy those things. So we have to look into the legal issues on this.
Well, don't worry. Before anybody tracks down what we're doing, we'll all be rich and living on some island somewhere.
Well, that sounds great. Okay.
Hey, don't we have a company meeting coming up?
Oh, we do. Yes. Okay.
All right. I'll see you at
Okay.
the meeting. We'll talk about it there.
Okay.
Well, good news and bad news. Obviously, we're doing well among the 11 to 14-year-old boys. Yeah. And hopefully Mr. Stanley is happy about that. But we don't seem to be doing really well with the Christian crowd. They don't seem to have bought our Adam and Eve update. So I'm just here to say that it's been a pleasure to work with you all. This is the end of our magazine, and
Wait a minute.
and you're all fired.
Wait a minute. What are you doing? Aren't you paying attention? Isn't anybody paying attention? We're making a ton of money on this.
Scott, I am not turning Artemis into a porno magazine.
Well, hold on. Wait a second. I just got an email from Mrs. Stanley directly to me. Wait a minute. It says here, "Dear Elijah, first of all, you're going to go to hell. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But the Christian community are using that issue to show people sin. They started buying them out, and they're going to show people what sin is and teach them what to avoid with our issue."
That's brilliant. We're appealing to both markets at the same time.
Who would have thought Artemis Inc., the Christian porno magazine for mature women and little school boys?
Not me.
What are we
Juno.
gonna do next week?
What?
Well, I'm just wondering what we're going to do next week.
More of the same.
No.
We have in-house models. We have a market. We're more successful than we ever were before. Look, Juno, when you brought me on to this magazine, you told me that it was my job to go out there and get business. Well, it's hard getting business to a magazine that appeals to mature women over the age of 50. None of those women sit around and read this magazine. We haven't sold more than 10,000 copies in the whole time I've been here. But now look, we just sold 550 million copies of the magazine.
Oh, wait. I'm getting an email now. It's from a youth organization, and they are asking for Latisse to give a speech about our magazine to all of the 11 to 14-year-old boys. They're just so interested in it.
What? Oh my God, did that come from my boys?
Look, don't you see what's happening? We are finally getting on the map.
Listen,
Scott, excuse me, Elijah. Scott, I know you're a money guy and it's all about money with you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's about more for me. This magazine means something to me. I'm not going to do a porno. I don't care how much money it makes, and I'd rather quit. This is a... Yes, Elijah?
and I also want to say that, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't be in this really awkward, inappropriate situation. Even though
Absolutely.
it did turn out for the best,
No.
I don't want to be a porno magazine either, and I just want to apologize for my mistake.
Look. Don't think of it as pornography. Think of it as an opportunity for redemption. Isn't that what the message of Jesus Christ was? Sure, you might be a sinner, but that's okay, because one day you'll die and they'll nail you to a piece of wood and you will be God.
Can I just say something here for a minute? It's my fault that those pictures went through. It is, Juno, hands down. I couldn't see anything. My kids you were right. I am distracted. But when the magazine came out, my kids sat me down. They bought 50 copies. I don't even know where they got the money. And it wasn't about the picture of Elijah. It was about them talking about their own feelings of budding sexuality and feeling like they belong somehow, that the tools represented something that they could relate to, and it made them feel grown up. And they weren't looking at those pictures of naked Elijah. They looked at the tools and they felt like they had something to offer, something to say, and they felt like it was speaking to them. I have no idea how or why, but they told me they loved it. They said their friends were buying it. Their fathers are buying it. They're using it in Boy Scouts.
Yeah,
Examples of virility and masculinity.
that's the beautiful thing. Everybody is getting what they need from it. Elijah is like the naked Rorschach man.
I don't want to be the naked Rorschach man.
Well, you are the naked Rorschach man.
Well, the Marvel comic, I think it's Marvel Thor.
Or
the hammer. He's got the biggest hammer, and these kids get it. And they sat me down this morning when I told them I had to quit and lose my job because of the magazine. And they were like, Mom, it's like they know it went viral.
all right.
Can I? Sorry.
Sure, Nancy.
I have to share this email that I got. And I don't know, first of all, how he got my email address or how he got these pictures. But Bartholomew Stanley writes an email to me saying, Dear Ms. Frost, we so appreciate your appreciation, that's interesting, for the female figure, especially in reference to Joan of Arc. He goes on to say that he thinks that the work that I did, the female portraiture featuring Stanley tools, especially the pneumatic nail gun, is something that he feels expresses the depth of Christianity and the breadth of the reach of God.
Maybe he wasn't fainting out of shock. Maybe he was having a religious epiphany.
Well, whatever it is, he's happy enough, Scott, that he said he's going to contact you because he wants another full spread.
Maybe we just don't call it that anymore.
Probably not a good idea.
Probably not.
So does this mean I have to take more naked pictures?
I'm afraid, Elijah, that he wants me.
Okay.
With the tape measure, he liked that one a lot.
All right. Well, this is a very good outcome. Congratulations, Nancy, on making it big in the magazine. I am not ready to dedicate Artemis Inc. to naked people and tools. But I'm willing to make lemonade out of this really big yellow lemon. So this is what we're going to do. Whoever wants can be part of my new publication, which will be geared towards 11 to 14-year-old boys. It can include tools and hammers and all that fun stuff without the naked pictures. And we can make money that way. You look really sad, Scott. Isn't this what you want?
I think I know how you really feel about this, Juno. Juno, this mature women's magazine thing, this is really that important to you?
Yes, Scott, it's not a thing. It's my baby. It's my creation. Women of a certain age don't have a voice. And maybe women of a certain age aren't valued and respected, like women who are younger, who are spreading their pliers, or men showing their junk. And yeah, that's what makes the money. But that's not what this is about. And it's not why I hired any one of you. Well, except you, Hunter, because, you know, your mom and I are friends. But no, if I can't do this magazine my way, then I'm not going to do it.
Well, all right, hang on a minute. I mean, the truth is I get a lot more out of working here than just the money. I mean, you guys, as ridiculously incompetent and antisocial as you are, you're the only friends I got.
I have to say that I feel the same way.
I totally feel like that.
You all are my family. I mean, Latisse, this is like the third issue in a row that you have screwed up. You keep sending things out and
It's
they
really
aren't
not her fault.
edited.
She is by far the most competent person on this staff. It is really not her fault. It's been an unfortunate confluence of events that have prevented her from showing her competency.
Emily, you're a good assistant, but we know, Latisse, we know that you are overwhelmed. So we're going to spread the love here. You shouldn't be the only editor. Emily, I think it's time for you to get a promotion.
What?
Yep, you're now co-editors.
What?
Yes.
Congratulations, Emily.
Latisse, this is not a demotion. You're just doing 2 full-time jobs. And I've never been a working mom, but I know, I can tell it's hard.
Hey,
So
I have an idea. Why don't we take all the money that we earned from selling this past magazine and donate it to MWAP, Mature Women Against Pornography?
You know, that's perfect. And you know, when I was in college, back in the day, there was actually a association called Women Against Violence and Pornography in the Media. And I was its first member. They've changed the name now, but it's the same organization. Good idea. And Scott, you have been promoted. In fact, we're all promoted.
And that is our show, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Artemis Inc. Let's bring out the entire cast The entire cast was here already, but let's bring us back out. We're going to go ahead and take a bow for all of our audience on the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. My friends, Artemis Inc. was created and directed by Lynn Shields, who plays Juno for us. Up there, that's Arastu Darakshan as Elijah. That's Griffin Beer as Hunter. That's Nikki Vilas as Latisse. That's Eileen Tumlin as Nancy. And that's Kat Coppett as Emily. Thank you all so much for being here. Please come back tomorrow night. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. We are going to be bringing back another favorite from earlier in the season, and that is Station Wagon. It's 1978, and the whole crowd is piling into the family station wagon to take a trip across country. That one comes to us from Griffin, who conceived and directed that one. And then come back every Thursday and Friday, because we'll be here with something else. Let me also mention that Synergy Theater teaches online improv classes. If you would like to take some improv classes, you can. They're online, and we have European times and USA time. So go to synergytheater.com and click on School of Improvisation. Take an improv class. You'll have a lot of fun, and we'd love to get to know you. Also, Synergy Theater is a nonprofit organization, a 501c3 charitable arts organization. And that means we always rely on the generosity of our friends and fans and family members to help continue our mission of building a better world through the art of improvisation. If you're in a place where you can help us out, please go to Synergy Theater, click on Support Synergy Theater. Anything that you can give us right now would help quite a bit. Thank you all so much for being here. Wherever you are, stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay healthy, stay smart, and always remember that Synergy Theater loves you. Good night, everybody.